I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a little bit of an identity crisis here because I have a house that I've always thought I was the house because that's what I scored in the Pottermore, and then it doesn't necessarily align with what my Myers Briggs is, but it kind of does because my Myers Briggs constantly changes, and it changes between one of the ones that aligns with it, and I just don't know, but let's go ahead and get into this. Hello interwebs, and welcome back. I'm Shana, and this is where I share my life and stories and adventures and opinions and whatever else I feel like. Now, in today's video, I have a little bit of a pet peeve to start off with. One of my biggest Harry Potter pet peeves is that I feel like a lot of people choose their house not based on what actually aligns with their personality, but just what they think is the coolest or the most popular or like the most evil or whatever their reason is for that. And today we are going to be doing a blind Harry Potter description test, which means I'm going to be reading some descriptions that I compiled from lots of research, and you are going to choose your house based on the description, and then I will reveal which house it is. And if that's not enough, I did a ton more research, and we are going to be going through the Myers Briggs test and finding out which Harry Potter houses are most compatible with your Myers Briggs result. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into it. So first I'm going to read to you the house descriptions that I compiled without the name, just A, B, C, or D. You will choose the description you think best suits you, and I will make the reveal. Got it? Okay. A. Members of this house are characterized by their wit, intelligence, creativity, and wisdom. Their element is air, state of matter is gas, and they embody overall conscientiousness. People from this house take inspiration from nature, books, and of course, themselves. These personality types cherish learning and originality, both of people and ideas. They are task-oriented, open-minded to new possibilities, and problem solvers. They aren't concerned with popularity, they can be a bit eccentric, and they fear criticism. B. Members of this house are characterized by their daring nature, nerve, and chivalry. Their element is fire, their state of matter is plasma, and they embody overall power and influence. They are inspiring, talkative, persuasive, interesting, and people-oriented. They love being the center of attention. They are quick thinkers and daredevils, but they often do not think before they act. They will do almost anything for a good time and often engage in risky behavior, but they are also likely to stand up for someone or something that they believe strongly in. They like to achieve things through risk-taking and bravery rather than hard work and determination. C. Members of this house are characterized by valuing loyalty, hard work, patience, and fair play over sheer aptitude. Their element is earth, their state of matter is solid, and they embody overall steadiness. People from this house are loyal, reliable, true friends, hard workers, and steadfast. They desire loyalty, stability, and a team-oriented atmosphere. They don't necessarily like making decisions, and they value and they see the benefit of authority figures. While they don't like change and are not quick to adapt, they believe very strongly in justice and doing what is right. D. Members of this house are characterized by their cunningness, resourcefulness, and ambition. Their element is water, their state of matter is liquid, and they embody overall dominance. People from this house tend to be leaders who are proud, ambitious, and cunning. They are typically decisive, active, and results-driven. They tend to make decisions based on a whim because it's better to ask for forgiveness than permission. They are confident, competitive, and they do not fear change. They seek authority positions because they desire to control the outcome of a project and move it toward their desired result. They are big on cost-benefit analysis, and they seek recognition and respect. If you chose A, you are a Ravenclaw. If you chose B, you are a Gryffindor. If you chose C, you are a Hufflepuff. And if you chose D, you are a Slytherin. Did you like my strange little drum roll? Sorry about that. I'm a dork. I know. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's move on to the Myers Briggs. Now, some of you might be wondering, what is your Myers Briggs score? Well, let me tell you. The Myers Briggs is a personality test that uses the psychology types described by C.G. Jung and puts them in a way that is both understandable, applicable, and useful in people's everyday lives. If you've never taken the Myers Briggs test, I will leave a link in my description down below so you can go take it. It's a very quick test. You can take the official one, which costs money, but there are other ones, and I will leave my favorite one down below. Basically, though, your personality is broken down into 5 categories with 2 options in each category that you would fall into, and the test that I linked to actually tells you what percentage you fall into each of those categories, because nobody is black or white. The first category is your favorite world, which is basically how you gain your energy and whether it is through introversion, I, or extroversion, E. The second is information. You are either sensing or intuition. The third is decisions. Are you thinking or are you feeling? The fourth is lifestyle. Are you judging or perceiving? And the fifth, which does not play a huge role in this Harry Potter quiz, is identity. You are either assertive or turbulent. If you haven't taken the test, go take it really quickly and come back, because I'm about to show the Myers Briggs chart that I created in 3, 2, 1, here it is. So when you're looking at this chart, I've divided it into not only the Harry Potter house categories, but your personality category. Each check mark is how many times that personality trait fell under the house, and where it's highlighted in the house color is the most likely option for your personality type. And some of them have more than one, and some of them only have one. Now, if there is a check mark under a house, it means that you could fall under that house, but if there's less, that means that it's just not as likely. So, our most likely Gryffindors are ISTJ, INFJ, INFB, ESFP, ESFJ, ENFJ, and ENTJ. Our most likely Slytherins are ESTP, ENTP, ESTJ, and ENTJ. Our most likely Ravenclaws are ISFJ, ISFP, INFP, and ESFJ. And finally, our most likely Hufflepuffs are INTJ, ISTP, INTP, and ENFP. So, what result did you turn up with based on both the blind description and the Myers Briggs test? Does it align with what you previously thought you were? Or is it something different? And do you feel that that changes anything? Honestly, this is not the end-all be-all of anything either. It was just something fun, and maybe it will help you decide which house you do best belong in. But realistically, our personalities are not stagnant. We change throughout our entire life, and you know, the person I was even a few months ago is not necessarily the same person that I am today, and that's okay. So choose the house that you want to choose, because you know what? That's all that really matters. But also let me know, which house do you think that I would go in? I'm very interested to see what you have to say. Anyway, that pretty much wraps it up for this one. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And if you don't know what to comment down below, just drop some emojis down there. Leave some little lightning bolts for Harry Potter, because you know what? We love it here. And thanks so much for watching again, guys. I will see you next time. Bye! Their element is air, state of matter is gas, and they overall embody These personality types cherish I can't say the word. They are big on cost-benefit analysis. Now, if you have never taken the Myers Briggs test, sorry, there's some sort of motorcycle outside. I was very clearly having a lot of trouble talking yesterday, but again, just don't take any of this too seriously, guys.